J-Drone here. What's going on, guys? SNAPTAIN. And that's with an N and not a G at the end of it. Check it out. One thing I'm overly impressed by, which I always like to see, is manufacturers putting labels on the buttons. It's not hard. I shouldn't have to read the instructions. The little part that says SNAPTAIN right there, vision beyond imagination, that pops up. This does have a Wi-Fi camera on it. We are not testing that. We're testing flyability. I worked all day today and I just want to come home and play, so that's what we're going to do. We're just going to go for a fun flight here. We're going to see how the flyability on this is, so let's get to it. It is dripping out a little bit. I keep on seeing little driplets on here. We're going to fly it. These are not brushless motors, despite the fact they look like brushless motors. They are, I assume, gear to gear. I'm trying to look inside there, and I'm looking inside there. I can't tell. I would assume they're gear to gear, but yeah, they absolutely are. There's your larger gear underneath there that feeds your propeller, and then your smaller gear is next to it, which would mean right here, this little bump right there, that's where your motor actually is, that is driving it. Bamzo. We are going to go ahead and long hold here. We got a white light here, we got white LEDs, we got white LEDs there, and we got red in the rear. Somebody's been paying attention. They got a very well labeled controller. We got the LEDs in the right place. You're gonna press our on off button, gonna throttle up and down. Our red light on here stops, our LEDs stop on there. I want to go down and out will fire the motors, and those motors seem pretty good. For brushed motors, it seemed like they had a little bit of power to them. Could be just me. I've worked a long day, but we're gonna give this a test. We are also going to we're gonna press takeoff. Bam, it's up. Okay, so we are in our first speed rate. There's a little look at your rocking horse. It's next to nil. It is next to nil. This does have a camera on it, so keep that in mind. So that extremely slow pitching might be for best optimal camera footage. And we're just gonna bring it back here. Let's check out the yaw. I hope this has some speed to it. I really do. And I like that. I noticed that when I set it on the ground. Let's go ahead and kind of put it like right here. See those things sticking out the bottom right here? They kind of act as feet, and it felt nice actually putting it on the ground. And then I was wondering where the other ones were. The other ones are on the back here, so you got back and front. They're kind of like little rubberized feet. But let's go ahead and put this upper left bumper into second speed setting. And that's a lot better. That's considerably better. I hope we got a little bit more than that. I mean, that's nice. That is definitely nice. It's nothing to complain about. But I want some more. So hopefully we have a third speed setting. Your yaw rate has increased greatly, which is nice. I want a little bit more though. Yes, we do have a third speed setting. So with this third speed setting, I expect this, bam, we've picked up yaw considerably. We're gonna bring that over here and show you guys the yaw. There's a little look at the yaw. There's a little look at some funnels. We're gonna go ahead and pitch forward. It is flying into a mild wind. The wind direction is blowing back this way. There's a little look at the speed. It's not going to stop on a dime, as you're able to see there. So give yourself a little bit of time to throw on the brakes per se. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this back. And we're gonna buzz it by ourselves. So that's nice speed for a toy grade. Again, you're going to need to allow for a little bit of breakage, if you want to say. I'm gonna bring it over here, and I'm going to try to give it a little funnelage. There's a little look at your funnels. Nothing super crazy. We don't have an extreme high pitch, but that looks good. That looks good. I highly doubt there's a 4-speed rate. Nope. You get 3 speed rates on this. Let's try some flippage. That's going to be your upper right bumper. Nice flip. It goes up, raises up, does the flip, and then comes back down to altitude. We'll try barrel roll. Again, the same thing. It's raising up. So hypothetically, because it's raising up, we could be pretty low and should be able to do this. As you can see right there, and it's not going to smack off the ground. Certain drones that do not, that's super low, dude. Certain drones that don't have that feature, when you go to do the automatic flip, you'll smack into the ground because it actually loses altitude versus gaining a little bit of altitude. So that's definitely a nice feature to have. Again, guys, there is a camera on this. We will test the camera at another point in time, but again, I worked all day, kind of just wanted to come out here and get a flight on this. So this will show you the flyability. This will also show you flight time. This is a fully charged battery, and just a little look at the drone in the air. Guys, if you have any questions, comments, concerns down below, definitely get at me. Always feel free to ask any type of questions that you may have. Now that time, doing a barrel roll and a left barrel roll, it seemed to lose altitude. I'm going to do that again. Right barrel roll, gain altitude, and then it seemed to have dropped. So it's not just a left barrel roll, because I just did a left barrel roll and it gained. But doing barrel rolls in quick succession, the first one's going to raise altitude, the second one's actually going to lose altitude doing it. Let's try flips. Back flip, front flip, back flip, front flip. And the flips are like that too, where they're just losing a little bit. Also, if you guys want to support the page, I know a lot of people said they want to support the page. I've always put my PayPal link. You can do it through that, but if you want to be a little bit more interactive and kind of get behind the scenes, drone exclusive, that is a group on Facebook. You can definitely join up on there. It costs 99 cents. 99 cents, and what that gets you is exclusive access to myself and content from other YouTubers, from other Facebook people, and also giveaways that I have planned. 99 cents gets you in there. Link for that will be down below. Definitely join up. And again, that's easy way to connect with myself. It's easy way to connect with other flyers. It is a new group. We are at 26 members right now, and it just started yesterday. We already have one giveaway that will be going on. Is for the FPV Shark drone from Makerfire. They're hooking that up, and as soon as I get that, that'll go live. Hat cam that I'm using is a Tenker 4K. I always link that in most of my videos. It gets excellent runtime. I'm thinking this hat cam probably sees about an hour and a half, close to 2 hour runtime on one charged battery. There's a little look at a drone. There is a lens cover over top of the camera. We're just gonna go over here. That way I could get a little look at the drone. This is a cool drone. It kind of has the whole Mavic facade to it, where it kind of looks like a Mavic. I like the blue striping that they put on this. Again, it's just color preference. And we're going to go ahead and drop it, kind of lean towards ourselves. Like to get it up a little bit higher and do a flyby. Bam, kind of like that, just to try to get an image. I like to try to pull my thumbnails for my flight videos. Sometimes I use the manufacturer's illustrated images, but a lot of the time I like to use my own. So all in all, not an extremely sporty flyer, but it's definitely not super docile. Like, we've seen a lot of docile drones where you just dub them indoor flyers. There's a little flyby. This one, for me, like, to be thoroughly enthused about it, a 4th speed rate would have been great. I mean, maybe I'm asking a little bit too much out of a brush drone, but as far as I'm concerned, this is a nice flyer. And again, we have that FPV camera. I believe this is voice command. I have no clue how that works. Maybe we'll dive into that. And this also has basically where you can draw through the app, and it will do a very generic waypoint mission. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and throw it up a little bit and see that it's not going to fly away with a little bit of altitude, because obviously it's a camera drone, and drones generally, we do not fly on a lateral basis. Generally, we like to take them up. So up there, I'm pitching back, it's going back. I'm pitching forward, it's going forward. I have full control. The controls are not getting sticky up there. That's decent range. And we are going to go ahead and, whoa, 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 easy there. Bam. So, might have found a max range, or maybe that was the battery, or maybe I didn't have the battery in good enough. The battery's warm. I could definitely feel the battery's warm. Fall from that height, durability test passed. Maybe that wasn't smart on my part. Maybe LVCs were chirping. Maybe LVCs were blinking. We're going to go ahead and turn this off. We're going to get this in the air again. If we get LVC lights, that was 100% my fault. Yeah, if we have blinkies, see, as you can see right there. So that's just me not paying attention. So we do know now from that test. I'm going to see if it'll take off again. No, it won't even take off again. So that was me. So you need to pay attention to the LVC lights. They're not really bright. We have them here, we have them here, we have them here, 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 and here. None really underneath the drone to let us know low voltage. Like, I had no clue when I decided to take that up. And this thing's not going to slowly power down as we've traditionally seen with most drones. It's going to drop out of the air. I don't know how long it was on LVC because I didn't pay attention. Maybe I'll be able to check out the flight video. Maybe you'll be able to see through the flight video. These LEDs, I mean, even covered up, they're not really glowing. It's just a solid LED. The whole side is not glowing. So an improvement for the SNAPTAIN company, and SNAPTAIN, T-A-I-N, not G at the end of it, is let's get some better LEDs on this. Let's get some underneath LEDs. That way we can have some type of notification that our battery's going low, because I'm sure it must have been really low because it just shut off. Because I'm sure I'm not going to be I'm sure I'm not the first person that's done that with this drone. Maybe I am, but I'm banking money I won't be the last person that does this, that just is really having fun flying around, and bam, let's take it up in altitude, and it just drops because, again, it's not coming down slowly. So LEDs, guys, let's get some LEDs on this. Durability, we just passed the durability test. Let's get some bottom line LEDs. And let's also let's enable the feature in the drone when LVC is getting low, when voltage on the drone is getting low, that it slowly loses power and lands like we've seen typically. All right, guys, I'm J-Drone. If you haven't subscribed, smash the subscribe button. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, definitely get at me down below, like I said. And again, if you want to be in some exclusive content, support the page a little bit. Drone exclusive down below, costs 99 cents. It's a Facebook group. We got giveaways going on. We got good members in there. Definitely join up. All right, guys, later.